Hey guys, Miss Charlie here with another Dollar Tree makeup review try-on type of thing. I got some new LA Colors eyeshadows, sorry for the glare, from Dollar Tree recently and decided to do a video using them. I also have on my base, I have a bunch of products from Dollar Tree, also some things that are in my Shop My Stash for the month of June. So I did switch out a couple of things to try out. I will link everything that I'm using below. But once I finish, with the look, I might go over a couple of the Dollar Tree items that I do have on my face. But I did a look on this eye so far using both palettes because I didn't know if I wanted to use one on one and one on the other. I have done that in the past. If you want to see that video, I'll link it below, using a bunch of Dollar Tree items that I've purchased from the Dollar Tree, not necessarily Dollar Tree branded items, but items that I've purchased from the Dollar Tree, some name brands, some not. But in this case, I'm also using the same things that are in my Shop My Stash that are not Dollar Tree or purchased at Dollar Tree, and then also some Dollar Tree brands. But I did a look on this eye, and I'm going to do it on this eye, and I will take you through how I used these two palettes and my thoughts. Okay, so I was going to use my Ioni eyeshadow primer, but this is already dried out. It's already, there wasn't much in there to begin with, but it is already dried out. Can't get nothing on there. It is dry as a bone. So if you're looking for this eye primer, I mean, $1.25. I did use it in a project pan and it was okay, but it's already used up. Well, not used up, but dry. So I'm going to use my AOA Studios, which is $1 from Shop Miss A in natural. This is a beautiful, I love this. It reminds me of the e.l.f. one. So I'm going to put that on with my, as soon as I find my brush. Sorry. I'm already dropping stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Spreads out really nicely and it's just clear. So I put that on. Then what I did was I went in with, I am just dropping everything. Let me push you back a little bit. I went in with the, I didn't even tell you the names of these. This one is in Nightlife. And it's just a smoky, some smoky tones. And then this one is in a Praline, which is some neutral tones. This shade up here is the same, basically. You can use them wet or dry. I did use them wet and dry on this eye, but again, I'll give you my thoughts on this. So first, what I did was I went in with a, let me see. This is just a motor brush, just a fluffy motor brush, and I'm going into this color right here, which is like a smoky plum gray. And I went into the crease with that. And it's a satin. It's not a shimmer, it's a satin. And you can put satins and shimmers in your crease for the longest. Don't put that in your crease. You can put whatever you want in your crease. You can put whatever you want. You can put some glitter in your crease. You can do whatever you want. But this color was okay. It's very neutral. It's got a little bit of a purple gray. And I went in with that. Bringing it out just a little bit and up just a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with the black. The black that's in here. It's mostly more so a gray. And I'm using this Singe EO1. Like a little tapered brush here, and I'm going in with that, and then I'm going to press it on. And this is dry. I haven't used them wet yet. It's dry. And I'm just pressing it on. If you don't like dealing with a dark shadow or a black shadow, this would be a good shadow to start with because it is very sheer and you can build it up. So I'm just pressing it in to the outer corner. So that's nice smoky. You could put this color all over the lid and then smoke it out a little bit, and that could be a nice one and done. But that's what the black looks like, and I'm going to carry it over a little bit. That's what the black looks like. It's more of a smoky gray. And the colors that I'm going to use on the lid are, let me find my little brush here. Going in with the Divina 106, and I'm going into Praline, and I'm going into the copper. It's almost like a rosy or copper. This is all that gets on the brush. It's not much at all. Not much at all. And I'm going to spray it. Come on, sprayer. The sprayer doesn't want to spray properly. I sprayed it. And then I'm going to put that right next to the black or the smoky color. And there's hardly any color. You can see that. I'm going to go back into it. It's very powdery. You see it? And then it still does not pick up much on the brush at all, even wet. Patting it on. It's not very metallic, not very bright, just It's a no from me. But I'm gonna go into the this lighter gold right here with the same brush. You can see it is very powdery. That's how much gets on the brush. Not much at all. Spray it. I'm gonna go back into it again after I sprayed it. Rub it around again. See if I can get any more on there. And I'm gonna put that in the inner portion. This one is a little bit better, but still, it doesn't have any impact. I have baked shadows in my collection, especially those from BH Cosmetics. Those are amazing, wet or dry. They are very, very good. This I could do without. But I wanted to try them because I do like a good baked eyeshadow. I'm trying to mix these, so it's not a sharp line, the gradient. And then I'm going to go in with a Singe E05. This is just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into the black or gray charcoal and blend this in here. Run the copper in and then again carry over. And then the brow bone, I'm going to bring in this Lorac shade. I can't put it up to the camera because it's crumbling. And I'm just going to use this little fluffy brush. And this is what it looks like. It's crumbly. It's in my plan to pan that I'm doing Trying to get those out of my collection. I have a couple of them and I just use them for this particular reason, to blend out the brow bone, and I've had them for years and they're all on pan, so I'm trying to get them used up this year. So I'm just going in and doing the brow bone and blending that out a little bit. So basically that's it. I do not like it, but oh, I didn't do the bottom lash line, but I do not like this formula. I do not. I'm gonna go in with, where's my pencil? This is a Magenta Blue pencil. This is a gray. It's just a gray eyeliner. So I'm gonna use that on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with that smoky purple right here. And I'm going to use a Divina 102. I'm going to go in with it dry. Most of it is going into the ether than on the brush. But if you have problems with your lower lash line eyeshadow sticking, use a liner and it will help it stay and not fade. And this brush is perfect for this type of thing, or the inner corner. But there's the lower lash line, and then in the inner corner I'm going to go in with that white color. And where is the brush that I had to use? Oh, here it is. This is a Morphe something other. It's wiped off. It's just a really tiny little brush, which is great for inner corner. I'm going to go in with this. See it going out into the ether. And I'm going to spray it. And then I'm going to go back into it again while it's wet. And do the inner corner. Even this doesn't have that much impact. It's okay. It's brightening, but it's nothing to write home about. But it's $1.25. So if it's something that you might use or need, $1.25 is not so bad. But yeah. That's what we're working with. I do have some fallout, but I always keep a little brush with powder on it to get any fallout. But that's what we're working with. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam I am. So I'm gonna go do my liner and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back, and I put on some mascara and some liners. I used the Ioni Magic Inks Liquid Liner from the Cowgirl collection. This is an amazing liner. It is a brush tip, very precise. I love it. I bought a backup. I am also using the Ioni Brow Glue from their Cherries collection. This here, it has a skinny wand, very skinny wand, but it has a lot of product on it. So when you go to put it on your brows, it's going to put a lot of product on. But I always go in with like a little spoolie, and these are just disposable spoolies that you can buy. And I just go through my brows with it, because this puts on a whole lot. Even with this little tiny wand, it still puts on a lot. And I mean, they're set down, they're not crunchy. They'll probably move around by the end of the day, but it's not like the NYX Brow Glue or the e.l.f., you know, the e.l.f. soap or anything like that. But it's all right. It's there for the moment. For my highlight, I do have on the LA Color Shine Bright. This I've had for a long time. I think I got this when they were $1. So I have that on as a highlight just to show you some of the dollar things I am wearing. The SMOKEY Flawless Seal Translucent Setting Powder. This is the pinky one. This is in my project pan. This is really nice right now. I have the Mary Claire Lip Oil. It's all rubbed off now. This, it's so small. So small. You only need a little bit, but it doesn't last very long, just so you know. But I just put it on while I'm doing my makeup to keep my lips, you know, hydrated until I put on a gloss or something. And then I also have the Strawberry Shortcake Lip Scrub. This is, it smells so good. Also in my project pan. It does not have enough grit for me. It's mostly the balm. The balm is really nice. So once the grit melts, because it melts, you're left with like a balm on your lips, but I just wipe it off because the balm is kind of thick. So, but so far it's working just fine. I will continue to use it. I love a good lip balm. For my blush, I'm using one of these 3 new ones. That's from the Cowgirl collection as well. I got the first one, which is the pink one. I got this one first, and I really like it. It looks very pink, but they sheer out so well. I went ahead and got the other 2. The pink one is in the color Cali Pink. Where's my, my glasses aren't over here. I thought they were over here. Oh yes, they are. Put my glasses on. Can't see some of this stuff, y'all. These are from Dollar Tree too. These are just readers. This one is in a Shiloh Brown, and this one is in a Gracie Coral. I put on the brown one. It does have a little bit of a cool undertone. This is what the little applicator looks like. This sheared out so much on my skin that you can't even hardly see it. You can't. And I put it underneath my foundation. I mean, underneath my powder. You can hardly see it. You can hardly see it there. And then when I shear it out, you can't even see it. So I'm gonna have to mix these to make them better, but you can barely see that I have on any blush. But I guess that's good, because sometimes you want a nice flush to make it look like not natural blush. You don't want to look, you know, over blush. But some people like a lot of blush, but I don't. But if you can see it, it looks like a blush, which is fine. What else am I using? Oh. For my primer spray, I'm using the Revive. This is their Naturally Moisturizing Face and Body Spray. I'm using this as a primer spray before my makeup, and then also to set down my powders. And anything else that I missed, everything will be linked below. I mean, not linked, but it'll be listed below. But these were the center point of today's video. I personally do not like these, because I have, like I said, other baked shadows in my collection that are way better, and they're way older. These just came out. My BH stuff came out in what, 2013, 14, 15, and those are awesome. They still work. I still have them. I'm not decluttering my BH stuff. I have decluttered some, but most of my BH collection is still there, and I still use it, and I've had them for years. This is, I was thinking maybe it would be good because they're baked. You can use them wet and dry, but no ma'am. Even me spraying them did not make them any more impactful than they were dry. Excuse me. And you could see how much product went on the brush. Hardly anything. It went mostly into the ether. So whatever I got on my face, you know, the face spray did grab it, because I did use this to spray it. But it's a no. This is not gonna last. Oh, what did I do over here? Hate it when you get mascara, so it transfers. But it looks okay. I mean, if you're a neutral person, this is something you could wear every day, really quick. If you're on a budget, come on here, cooperate. If you're on a budget, this would be perfect for you. Inexpensive, you know, you can do it. But me personally, these are a no. I did not like them at all. I might pass them on to somebody that I know who would like them and is on a budget, and it would work for them, because it's not going to work for me. They're not going to work for me. So yeah, no, that's a no. Sorry, but these did not work for me. Let me know if you have them and they worked for you. Let me know how you got them to work, because wet or dry, and then they're very, very powdery. But again, what do you expect? It's $1.25. But there are a lot of $1.25 things that are really good, because the little quads from LA Colors, the ones that I have, some of those are really nice. The little elf dupes, these are not. These are not. So I don't know. I think I heard somebody say that they had these in the Dollar Tree before in the past. Maybe they're just bringing them back because they're in the warehouse and they need to get rid of them, because they've been sitting there and now they don't work. Put them to the Dollar Tree. Somebody will buy them. And I was one of them. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all for taking the time and hanging out with me today. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube and on Instagram. And we'll see you in the next Dollar Tree makeup review video.